Welcome back to Excel. This is a Mental Evolution podcast, and I'm your host, Dr. Seth Rose. And we talk all things mental performance, sports psychology, and performance excellence. Last episode, we explored the sport and competitive well-being research, a lot of the research that I did during my PhD program. And today we're going to explore some simple science-backed ways to kind of train your mind like you train your body, where I want to kind of go a little bit deeper dive into can you actually build each of the components of sport well-being in your daily training and environments. So let's do a quick recap, right? We had a couple of components that make up holistic sport well-being, and we had subjective well-being, social well-being, physical well-being, and then also some of the eudaimonic well-being factors like growth and values and accountability and positive relationships. And so I want to go down each path and give you some things that you can think about to build each of those components. There are so many things that you can do for each one, but I just want to start the conversation. So let's start with the outcome measure components in the traditional hedonic well-being category. And we'll start with subjective well-being, right? This is how you feel in your sport. Are you satisfied with your sport? Think of this as kind of like the emotional climate that's going on, that you can subjectively feel how things are doing, right? Now, when we're looking at ways that we measure this, there's some things that you can think about, like as simple as, am I happy in my sport? Am I feeling energized in my sport? Do I feel like I'm the best version of myself, right? And so some ways that you can kind of enhance that is check in with your internal language. There's a lot of awareness that you can build to help build your subjective well-being. Replacing I have to perform with I get to perform, right? Replacing I don't feel like going to practice today with I'm grateful that I get to go to practice today. Small language shifts will help with building gratitude and satisfaction and feelings of joy and happiness, and also choice, right? I have to versus I get to. You have a choice, and that helps boost autonomy, and that autonomy is linked right to deeper levels of well-being. Think of another strategy as like using kind of micro recovery moments. So between reps and drills, kind of giving yourself space to kind of pace things out and reset into the present moment. So being more present can help you, really enjoy the moment more and bring you back to the process versus some of the outcome-oriented things that might derail your well-being. And then lastly is reflection. Reflection is really key in this. Reflecting on your highlights, your successes, and also learning from some of your setbacks and mistakes or failures. So maybe ending practice with things like what went well and why did that, go well. So this will simply cue your attention towards enjoyment and like why you do what you do versus thinking about the downfalls and the gaps in what you do. So obviously, like I said last time, this is something that I'm passionate about. So we're going to actually hit each component for the next few episodes. So on the next ones, we'll talk social well-being, physical, and we'll go through some of the 4 enhancement strategies for you. So today was subjective well-being, and thanks for sticking around. Hopefully you got a little bit out of that, just to kind of get the ball rolling here, but we'll catch you on the next one.